Hi, I'm Neddie. Last week, Eliminate held an event called Audio Combat. Within that event, he asked everyone to remix a literal fart. I thought it would be a fantastic idea to participate and make my own track. Turns out, I won the first week. Here's that clip.
Oh my god. Neddie, what are you gonna do to us here?
Let me see you move.
What? Bro, what are you, Neddie? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? This is sick as hell. So, Neddie, you are the winner of the very first audio combat. So everyone GG up Neddie. He fucking, I don't know how he did that.
So in this video, I'm gonna explain what I did to make that track. Let's get into it. Okay, so first thing, this is the main bass patch right here. So without all the effects, it sounds like this. Okay, so first off, we have a fat rack to make it way fatter. Then we have an EQ8 to take out some low end. Then we have an OTT. And then a simple delay to kind of like give it some tail end. And then I added another EQ with like a little peak to give it more like resonance, I guess. Then I added a flanger to give it like a lot of metallicness. And then you can kind of hear what's causing that sound. Then I added a frequency shifter, which just takes it down over time. Then another simple delay. So this is for some width. You can notice that I have like different times set for both of these. That causes it to basically get wider. Then I added another chorus for more width. And then a limiter because it's really loud and yeah, we don't want that. Then I added another EQ to take out more low end. And then an ozone imager, so you can see I turned down the width a little bit, just to kind of make sure it's in phase. And then we have this first hit right here. This is basically Nate laughing. So you have a fat rack to make it fatter. A saturator, this just, you know, again makes it like way thicker. An EQ8 to take out some low end. Yet another fat rack to make it even more like crunchy. Frequency shifter that we're not using. Another EQ8 to take out more low end that's created from the fat rack. Then we have a simple delay, which is again adding some width. Same thing with this main bass patch that we have over here. And then we have another chorus to add yet again more width. Then we have these little like things in between the bass patch, this little thing. So this is actually like a tiny snippet of a fart. So if I take this little thing here, you can see that there's like a very like weird rhythmic thing going on here. Like you can see that it like repeats like, you know, like over and over again. I took one of those snippets and just like slapped it in between. It's the exact same effect rack as this other bass, and it just kind of plays there to give it some more rhythm. Okay, and then in the second half, you notice it goes a little bit lower. That's some more frequency shifting being done here. So then underneath we have a sub. This is just a serum sub. I didn't want to bother making a full like sub out of a fart. And then we have this layer, which is also like a serum thing. I probably could have made that out of a fart. It's such a tiny thing, you don't even notice it. And then you have the same sub right here, but just duplicated, and this has a pitch drop on it. I don't want the volume automation anymore. And then right here on the same hit, we have this bass, which this is actually a fart this time. I remember this being a lot more farts than it is. Okay, so first off, we have a fat rack that adds a lot of girth. Then we have a EQ8, which just takes out some low end again. OTT, you know, make it crunchier. Then we have an EQ8 again. Then we have a flanger, which adds like that metallicness. This frequency shifter, which is actually just shifting it down. Then we have a limiter, because this thing is loud. Another EQ8 to take out low end. Then we have the same like simple delay and chorus technique to add some width. Another OTT, and then lastly another EQ8 to take out the low end. And then we have this thing, which without the effects sounds like this. We have a fat rack again, EQ8, OTT. I think I just kept duplicating this exact same like patch and then just added different sounds to them and made like changes accordingly. And then I have another flanger, another frequency shifter. This is all doing the exact same thing. And then, you know, afterwards I frequency shifted it a bunch. We have another simple delay and chorus for some width, and then lastly this huge peak thing. And then right here we have this like this fart right here, which I thought sounded a lot like a Reese, just like without any effects on it. It's doing that like Reese thing that like you hear a lot. So, you know, added some width, fat rack, and some saturators. And then we have this one more hit, which is this exact thing, this exact hit right here. So it's frequency shifted down a little bit. And then we have this one tiny little little fart slapped in the middle of it. I thought that was a pretty cool addition, you know, if I may say so myself. And then we have this part. I don't even know what this is. So it's again the exact same bass patch. This is the same laugh, it's just like the wheeze part. Maybe I should title this video remixing a literal wheeze instead of a literal fart. But anyway, so this has the exact same, you know, pretty much the same effects. I think you get it by now. Okay, and then over top this whole thing, we have a layer of Nate saying vegetables.
Vegetables.
That is just like frequency shifted up like all the way.
Vegetables.
And yeah, that concludes the drop. In the intro, it's really basic. So right here, I just have like a bunch of pads, some atmosphere, then I have an impact right here, and a basic piano. And then I have this, just a Reese under it. And then over top of that, I have this fart that's just kind of playing. Just, you barely notice it, but it's there. And then right here, we have this like really thick fart. And that just reverbs out for a very long time. And then we have like a reverse like cymbal right here, which like leads really nicely into the build-up. And yeah, that concludes the track.
Let me see you move.
Vegetables.
In conclusion, this song was made out of far less farts than I remember, but hey, dubstep is dubstep. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.